Today we're going to talk about how and why you can and should connect your Azure Data Factories to a source control repository. So the way we're going to do this is I'm in my data factory inside of my Azure portal, and when I go into author and monitor, I now have the ability to either set up a code repository within the landing page here, the main page, or I can go directly into my data factory and I can add it in the left-hand corner where it says set up code repository. Now, one thing to note is that the code repository itself has been supported for a while, but recently with data flows being released, they're now supporting GitHub within the repositories as well. So previously it was Azure DevOps, and now they're also including GitHub. So I'm going to select my GitHub account, right, and I'm going to fill in the information. Now, I've already previously connected this, so it's going to know about my repositories. If you're doing this for the first time, it's going to prompt you to log into your GitHub account when you do that. So I'm going to select my repository name. I'm going to go to my playground branch here, and then I'm just going to use my existing playground. Now, one of the things is that it's going to ask me, so it's saying branch to import resources into, right? So if I'm importing resources, I can select an existing one or I can create a new one. I'm just going to pick my playground. Now, before I hit save, I want you to notice over on the left-hand side here, I've got 0 pipelines, 1 data set, and 0 data flows. But when I connect to my playground, it's going to bring everything in that I've previously connected to within any of my areas and saved up into or checked my code into anything in that playground branch. So now you can see I've got 6 pipelines, 23 data sets, and 4 data flows. So just something to keep note of. Now, one of the other really nice areas, or I guess pieces of being able to add source control is, so if I want to add a new data set, and so we'll just select my SQL Server we've previously connected to, just leave it default for now, and connect in. And I'm just going to select one of the tables when it loads here. So let's just connect the product category table, right? You'll notice that up here, it gives you the option to save all or publish. And you've obviously got the save right here in the data set itself. Now, save all is going to save any changes across the tabs. You can tell that there's been a changed whether it be data set or pipeline or data flow, by having a little star here next to the name that'll tell you that it has changed. And basically, that it allows you to, instead of needing to publish every time you're doing development, you can just save it, right? And so it'll save here, and rather than needing to publish the entire pipeline, do any of the error checking, and make sure that the pipeline itself is in good standing, you can now just save partway through. Now, this is a huge advantage because previously you'd have to publish the entire pipeline, and that would also cause some challenges. It might not be efficient for development and things like that. And then obviously with adding in the new features with GitHub, it's another great opportunity if you didn't previously use Azure DevOps, formerly known as Visual Studio Team Services. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful. I'm looking forward to doing some good stuff around Data Factory in the coming weeks here that hopefully is beneficial in some of the little nuances as the product has greatly evolved since releasing data flows. If you have any questions about Data Factory or Microsoft Azure or anything data in general, feel free to reach out. Appreciate your time and have a great day. Thank you.